Welcome back, subscribers, and welcome new viewers to July 2025 general monthly reading for Scorpio. Sun, moon, rising, north or south nodes of the moon. And I want to thank each and every one of you who have subscribed, who like and share my videos, because that helps my whole channel to circulate to more and more individuals who are in need of this information just like you. Okay, Scorpio. Let's quickly take a look at the transits. So today is July 1st. Can you believe it? I can't believe it. Okay, the full moon is going to be on the 10th. It's going to be in Capricorn, 18 degrees, 50 minutes. The new moon is going to be on the 24th in Leo, 2 degrees, 8 minutes. And we have Aries Saturn at 1 degree all month long, and Aries Neptune at 2 degrees for about the first week, and then the rest of the month it will be retrograding back at 1 degree. We also have Aquarius. Pluto is in retrograde and it will be at 3 degrees for okay, back to Neptune and Aries. My mistake. Most of the months it's 2 degrees, except for the last day it's 1 degree. Pluto is the one that is going to be 3 degrees for about the first week, and then the rest of the month at 2 degrees. And both of those transiting planets, Neptune and Pluto, are retrograde this month. Okay, and I believe Saturn is retrograde too. It's just not. It's staying 1 degree. Okay, Uranus goes into Gemini on the 8th at 0 degrees and will remain so the rest of the month. We also still have, or have recently transitioned, Jupiter has transitioned from Gemini into Cancer last month, and it begins this month at 4 degrees, and then by the end of the month, 11 degrees. Venus also is transitioning from Taurus into Gemini on the 5th. And when it does that, then we're going to have a square, which is a hard aspect between Venus and Mars, because Mars is in Virgo this month. North Node is still in Pisces, and it begins the month at 21 degrees. By the end of the month, 19 degrees. And we still have Chiron in Pisces, and it is going to be 26 degrees all month long. Okay, Scorpio, let's get to your specific reading, and let's see what you need to know this month. And this is my Language of Light deck. And this is for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, North or South nodes of the Moon. Whoa. Okay. You are the second sign that has gotten a bunch from this deck. So let's see what you have. Okay, this is number 42. That breaks down into a 6. Inward revolution. Okay, and some of you Scorpios might have a major or several major planets in Libra as well. So that just came into my mind. And if that sounds right for you and you do have some major planets, or at least one, you might want to also, to get a more detailed information for you, take a look at Libra's monthly reading as well for July, because this is reminding me of a similarity, because Libra was all about going in, introspecting inward, of course, inside, to get to the truth. And inward revolution, what I am seeing is something, Scorpio, for you on, this is DNA strand, chromosomes. So you are, or have, or will be transforming your DNA. Again, you've either already started this and it's concluding this month, it's beginning this month of July, but you are in process of a complete, something in your DNA is transforming because of you and the inner work that you have been doing and are doing. Very beautiful, very beautiful. And some of you could begin to see outward results, physical results of this inward revolution that you've been working through, this transformation on this deep level. You could begin, some of you, depending on where you're at, if you've already are in the midst of this or complete at your end and completion of this, you will definitely this month see physical results. Wellness. 24. Okay, you have a mirrored number, 42, 24. So what this is also saying to me is this inward revolution definitely, obviously, has not just physical results, but positive results on your wellness. It's your overall, your whole self. An increase in wellness in your, within your whole self, your emotional body, your mental body, your spiritual body, and your physical body, all of it. And that's where you, some of you will be seeing physical, results from in your physical body, in your also energy levels I'm getting, and your emotions, of course, and mental clarity because of it. Okay, that's beautiful. And so a sign or synchronicity could be this mirrored number 4224. Okay, and 22 is a master number. This next card is a 22. Divine animals. I just got, because this is a lion, so the lion inside of you is ready to come out and roar. And I'm also getting your courageous side, because lions, Leos, maybe you have Leo in your chart, is all about courage and strength. And you've gained a lot of inner strength and inner guidance because you've been listening to your inner guidance. You've gained inner strength. And I'm also getting some of you have been guiding yourselves. You've been listening to that inner guidance. And because you've been listening to your inner guidance, that you have, it's been steering you in the correct direction. So you've been doing the absolute correct thing, what's best for you, listening to yourself above anyone else on the outside, trying to, as kindly, and of course they're trying to be helpful to you, but by you listening to yourself above even their suggestions, you made the right choice. So that's for someone or a few of you. That's not necessarily for all of you, but someone needed to hear that. So you've learned to, okay, with this animal, you've learned to stick up for yourself, is what I got. And that's a specific soul name. What I'm getting from that is you have definitely been seeking yourself on a deep level. You've been uncovering who you truly are and uncovering and clearing out blockages so that you, who you truly are can shine that bright, radiant light openly through your heart, lovingly, opening that loving, caring, generous energy of yours, sharing it and uplifting others just by you digging and continuing to better yourself and unlock and unblock yourself and clear all toxins. I'm getting toxins, whether they are emotional, mental, spiritual, or physical, because they all start in with the emotions. And in those blockages are blocked emotions, which then the very last place that they show up is in the physical, on your physical body. Okay, 39, which breaks down into a 3 variance. I'm not really getting anything with this card, to be honest with you, variance. So I don't know, maybe some of you or you will receive a personal message with this card, variance. It does have sacred light codes, this card deck, by looking at it. So some of you could gain some information, personal information that is just meant for you, is what I'm getting. So again, I'll hold this up and you can pause it for those that would like to do that. Okay, so let's, yes, you can see that. I'm going to put this right there. Can you see that? Yeah, okay. Okay, so let's see what else for Scorpio. I'm being drawn to get this card, and I'm going to have to shuffle. I forgot to put this card back in when I was shuffling before your reading. Okay, let me do one more shuffle for Scorpio. And this deck, oops, that I am shuffling is my Star Codes Astro Oracle deck. Okay, so what else does Scorpio need to know? Sun, Moon, okay, both of these wanted to come out. Okay. Let's see. Okay. Perception. This is the Moon, and it's number 19. That breaks down into a 1. And what I got is your number 1 importance is all about the Moon, which is all about your emotions and the perception that you have with those specific emotions, taking a deep look at that. And again, this is what you have been doing, a lot of you. And so continue doing that. I just got scrutinize your emotions. So what that means to me is don't just go off, okay, so you have an emotion, don't just automatically believe that emotion that is correct. Base it in facts. What you perceive is what you believe, or what you believe is what you perceive. And here it's all about you taking a second look at those original perceptions, because they do turn into beliefs, and they could absolutely 100% be inaccurate. They could be part of your blockage. And I'm also getting, for some of you, these blockages were handed down in your familial lineage, ancestral blockages handed down because they weren't able to be taken care of. And so they became beliefs, they became patterns, they became programs. And if we're talking astrology, Those of you that know me, I'm an astrologer of now 30 plus years, and I specialize in the north and south nodes of the moon. And the south node specifically is the area where each one of us, everyone who was born on this earth, that's our personal work, is what it says in our south node, having to do with our astrological natal wheel. And so you might want to check into that. And again, I am strongly getting that a lot of you already are aware of your south node, and that's what you've been working through. And that is exactly right on point. That's the core, that's the root of these subconscious programs that each one of us are born with, is that south node. And even a lot of times it coincides with our Chiron, where we are going to be injured, and where once we know where our injury is, and have, again, we're all going to have those specific chironic experiences throughout our lives. But then once you read about your Chiron, then you can put those facts, just like reading about your south node, you put those facts together with your experiences, with your emotions, and all of that, and then that is how you work through and free yourself from those blockages. Okay, second house, resources, number 40. I'm getting to that in the area of the second house, which is self-worth, which is your resources, your possessions, your money, your status. All of that has everything to do with a lot of you. Some of you could have your south or north node in the second house. You could have your Chiron in the second house or in Taurus, because that would be all about the second house. And it's not necessarily all of you, but I get a strong sense that a good portion of you are going to be, that's going to ring true for you. Third house. Okay, this is number 41. That breaks down into a 5. Third house is all about communication. I just got, you're learning how to communicate, or you've been learning how to communicate, share your feelings, express your feelings, yourself, express yourself in general. Communicating, and it also has to do with receiving communication too. So nonverbal, verbal communication as well, receiving that. But for this group, I am getting that most of you, it has to do with the way you communicate to others, to the world. Oh, right. The way, yes, that has everything to do with your communication of your energy, your light, your frequency, vibration, and opening your heart. That's what, and you are still this month either concluding or working through. Again, it's going to be different for all of you. Wherever you are, you're going to be in different parts of your path. But communication is a big one, because you're clearing, you're in process, whatever degree that or stage you are in, you're still all in the process of being able to communicate that your truest self, shining your vibration, who you truly are, from your heart, openly and honestly. That's what you've been working on, and that's what you are working on again. That's what your main focus is. And we're talking DNA level, and it's very true that working through your south node, this is fact, working through your south node literally changes your DNA. You are literally changing the crystalline, you are making a new crystalline bridge in your brain. That's a physical thing. And it does transform your DNA. I just got, you are great orators. Orators are communicators. That's your true self. You have something in your soul that you are here to communicate, to share. It's just all about clearing up and cleaning up the blockages first, so that you can do that completely. Okay. And I'm just in general getting that taking care of yourself with this wellness card, that has been an ongoing, I got 6 months. Maybe you started a wellness program, or that's, the beginning of this year is when you started getting in and becoming, what's the word? Narrowing in, not narrowing in, but choosing to focus on your health and well-being. Okay. So what else? Let's see. Okay, let's get some tarot cards. This is my Rider-Waite-Smith deck. Okay. For Scorpio. Yeah, I just got, you are really, this month, your passion about something is really going to come to the surface, and desire to be expressed, communicated. There you go. Out into the world. Yeah, you've been in hermit mode, which that makes sense because you've been dealing with some deep stuff and unblocking and healing, and yes, focusing on yourself. Now, this month, you are that star in the lantern there. Now, yourself, the direction you desire. And if you don't yet know that, again, because it has everything to do with that passion that I just said, the passions, there is going to be a passion that wells up inside you. And again, maybe some of you have already just recently started feeling that and knowing consciously what that is. But this month, it's either going to continue or you will begin. For some of you, you're just coming out of the hermit mode in July, this month. But you're going to know, if you don't know right this moment, you're going to know which way to go. And follow your passion. It will be calling to you. It will be communicating to you. Okay. Yeah, the world card. I got, the world is your oyster. Do with it what you will. Oh, and I also got, you have the experience to move mountains. Wow. The experience and the passion to move mountains. Wow. That's really awesome, Scorpio. I just got to that. I was just drawn to, up in the top left-hand corner of the world card is Aquarius. And I just got, some of you might have an Aquarius moon. in your natal wheel. Well, someone does, at least one person, but I'm getting a few of you that are listening or will be listening. And again, I'm getting some of you have Leo placements in your as well. Okay, so look at that. The Tower. So with this, I'm getting you've already had a Tower moment. You've already had that. That's in the past. And it could have been a while back, because that could have been, the Tower moment could have been what took you into this inward revolution, into the hermit mode. And so, but again, you're thankful because this has taken you to where you are right now. And maybe it's time to pause and really reflect and be thankful and grateful is what I'm feeling too. And maybe that's what you're doing this month. Some of you are just amazed at, and again, very grateful at how far you have come from that Tower moment, since that Tower moment. And you can now see fully why that Tower moment had to happen, exactly the way it played out, because that was exactly what was necessary for you. And now you're able to see that. And that makes you even more grateful, of course. And maybe that's what some of you will be coming into and able to see this month. And that it will be a game changer for you, those of you that are going to be able to put that together and be grateful and thankful for that past Tower moment, however long ago it was. Even it might have been longer than last January or any time in between. So it's going to be different for all of you, but it is in the past. It's already happened. Okay. Anything else? Okay. So, and some of you, this Tower moment could have been definitely having to do with, because what the Four of Pentacles is showing me is how to balance your control with allowing things to just flow and go with the flow. So balancing that so that you're not being too controlling and not being too going with, allowing things to just happen, because either way, that would get you off kilter, because if you're just going with whatever everybody else is doing, that is not good for you. But then if you're trying to clamp down and control and make something happen or not happen, then that's not good either. And so I just feel like that's what you've been working on too while you've been in hermit mode. At least that's one of the things. And that could have everything to do with your South Node or maybe your Chiron, because of where you were injured, or where your South Node is, that made an extra, you off balance in one of those areas. But you're taking care of that. You're working through that. And you're going to see this month, with you having that in balance now, what you're able to accomplish and receive. I just got. So some of you could definitely be receiving blessings, or a blessing, something positive, showing you that this is what happens when you're balanced. Well, again, just opening, your heart opens and you're grateful and thankful and at peace inside. Okay. So maybe some of you are going to be experiencing that. Or you've already begun experiencing some of that. Okay, so let's see. Let's just get one more card. We will. And I'm being called to take this deck. And I don't remember. I still don't know what the name of this deck is. Okay. Yes, okay. 17, return. And what I got with this door, a door is opening, a new door is opening for you. And you could even have a new friend join you. Compatible, of course, someone who, because that new door is opening. So a new door to a new relationship, new friendship, relationship, romantic, business relationship, a new opportunity. Again, it's going to be different for all of you, but I just got, you're getting a return. Someone's getting a return on their investment. And again, it doesn't necessarily have to be money, because whatever you have invested in the past, it's now coming back around, and you will be receiving benefits from that investment. And that's a specific, so that's not necessarily, that's not going to be for everyone. Number 17, someone, the number 17 is significant for someone. 17 days. I just got in my mind 17 days from now. So maybe something will be significant 17 days from now, from when you're, so it's July 1st is today. So if you're watching it today, but even maybe it could be, even if you're watching it later, either 17 days from starting today, July 1st, or I'm also getting, it could be 17 days from when you specifically are watching this video. Again, something, and having to do with the door opening for you. And a new friend or friendship, relationship happening. Meeting somebody new who's going to be very loyal and very caring and loving. And you're both going to see each other that way. Whatever type of relationship it is. It's going to click. That's so. Okay, and next, 5. This is number 5, and it's adventure. It's time to begin a new adventure. You're free. You're free. That's what I'm getting with this. This is balloons, hot air balloons up high in the sky, and you're free. This month, you are being freed. You're going to feel free. You're going to be free. You're being freed from something. Again, it's going to be different for all of you. And you're going to feel like you're on a new adventure. And this definitely has to do with this new, maybe this is your new passion that's opening up. It's your new adventure. And that's a very passionate, brings up deep passion and excitement, exhilaration in you. Energizes you. Okay. Well, that is tremendous, Scorpio. Okay, well, thank you so much for allowing me to do this monthly reading for you. And I hope this was helpful. Until next time. Bye.